you, along with many other trash talkers, along with my dog here, Smokey, along with what my mother says, what happens to be the first rap song.
Oh, God, I'm parched, man. Oh. What the fuck, bro?
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting and thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. For $4.99, you can have Smoke Dog. What I got some trivia for you.
Alright.
Which language has the longest alphabet?
Which language has the longest alphabet?
I can give you multiple choice.
Yeah, let's do that.
Egyptian, Cambodian, Mexican, or Japanese?
Ooh. I have no clue. I'll say Egyptian.
Incorrect.
Is it Japanese?
Incorrect.
Cambodian?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know what their characters look like.
Me neither. All right, how about this? What year did Volkswagen debut the Golf? Was it 1972, 1973, 1974, or 1975?
Alright, I'm gonna say it was somewhere in the early 70s. Early to mid 70s.
You think?
73.
Incorrect.
4.
Yes, you were right, my friend. You were right. All right. How about this? What make of car appears on the left foreground of the Abbey Road cover?
What would have been on there? I'm trying to picture. I know the album cover where they're walking across the street there.
I can give you a hint if you like.
Yeah.
We just spoke about it.
Oh, it was a Volkswagen?
There you go.
It had to be a bug, right?
Probably. I'd say so.
Yeah, I'm kind of picturing a bug sitting there.
Yeah. Okay. When in the Bible they say when Jesus, I think you know who we're doing. When Jesus comes
Blondie.
down and everyone goes to heaven, that's the
Rapture.
Take that out.
Yeah, Rapture.
You got it, my friend.
Yeah.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you, right down in the comment section and over on Patreon. And today, we have another wonderful suggestion from one of our wonderful Patreon members who goes by the name of John.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, John, because you are a loyal Patreon member, my friend, and you have sent us over what you, along with many other trash talkers, along with my dog here, Smokey, along with what my mother says, what happens to be the first rap song.
Yeah, see, I remember seeing this in the history of hip hop. It was on MTV a long time ago, where they did this multiple day segment, whatever it was. I mean, I'm sure they filmed it all in one session, but it played in segments on MTV, and it went all the way back to the origins of hip hop. So the thing is, I don't think this song was actually the first rap song. You know, that probably belongs to a lot of people say Sugar Hill Gang or Curtis Blow or something like that. But this was the first rap to actually make it onto MTV. So basically the first mainstream rap. Yeah. Because I think this was around 80, 81, somewhere in there.
So you know the song.
I've heard it like once, and they may have actually played it on that show, if I remember right. But
I'm so excited to hear this, and shout out to John for giving us this. Listen, we get some of the greatest gems on Patreon. Again, if you guys want to support us, the best way to do that is through Patreon. The link is down in the description. But I am so excited to hear this because us being two rappers, I hear that they say this is the biggest mainstream rap song.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this sounds like. I have no idea what this sounds like.
I have a
Is
vague
Blondie
memory.
a girl?
Yeah, you know Blondie. You got a shirt from Blondie.
Oh, damn, I do got one.
Yeah.
My memory's garbage.
We've covered Blondie before.
Have we?
Once I had a love, and it was a
gas.
gas.
Okay, all right.
Soon found out Yeah.
Okay.
So they were a punk band, right? Originally, like a pseudo punk band that kind of went mainstream. But I guess at one point in time, hip hop started taking off, and they were like, okay, we can throw a rap into one of our songs, and that became Rapture.
The question is where did she get the idea to rap? If this was the first rap, you would think she probably...
Oh, it's the first thing that made it mainstream that had rap in it, basically. I mean, it also depends on how big Sugar Hill Gang, because I think
They were big.
Rappers Delight, yeah, exactly.
That's
That
a
was
hip
like 79.
I mean...
And this came out in like 80, 81, somewhere in there. So, I mean, but people still credit it with being the first rap to go mainstream.
Smoke Dog!
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Is that Flavor Flav?
It does look like him, don't it?
Minus the clock.
Yeah, no clock. Is that Flavor Flav?
Trash Talkers, John, let us know in the comments section. Uh-oh. I would rap over this.
Yeah.
I love the tubular bills. Blondie was attractive. I feel like I'm watching the 70s version of Taylor Swift.
Fab Five Freddy told me everybody slide. DJ spinning, I said my. Flash is fast, flash is cool. Francois, c'est pas flash ain't no do. And you don't stop, sure shot. Go out to the parking lot and you get in your car and drive real far and you drive all night and then you see a light and it comes right down and lands on the ground and out comes the man from Mars. And you try to run but you got a gun and he shoots you dead and he eats your head. And then you're in the man from Mars. You go out at night, eating cars, you eat Cadillacs, Lincolns too, Mercuries and Subaru, and you don't stop. You keep on eating cars. Then when there's no more cars, you go out at night and eat up bars where the people meet. Face to face, dance cheek to cheek, one to one, man to man, dance toe to toe. Don't move too slow, cause the man from Mars is through with cars. He's eating bars, yeah, wall to wall, door to door, hall to hall.
What is going on?
Rapture, be pure, take a tour through the sword. Don't strain the rain, pain the train. You'll be singing in the rain. Said don't stop, do punk rock.
That's a goat. What's going on?
Well, now you see what you wanna be. Just have your party on TV. Cause the man from Mars won't beat up bars where the TV's on. Now he's gone back up to space where he won't have a hassle with the human race. And you hip hop, and you don't stop, just blast off, sure shot. Cause the man from Mars stopped eating cars and eating bars. And now
That's your
he
dad.
only eats guitars. Yeah.
was eating cars though.
I can't really explain some of those bars in there, man.
Nah, I mean,
Apparently he was eating bars though.
but
Man from
I don't
Mars.
think they called like bars back
Probably.
then.
Well, I mean, there was still bars as a measurement of
Yeah,
music, but I don't think they
Used it in
particularly referred to rapping as bars.
yeah. I think she was talking about like going out to bars and
And then eating
cars and
guitars.
Subarus and hey, look, I don't care, dude. This was jamming, bro.
Yeah.
If this has to be but if this has to be the first mainstream rap song, if you said late 70s, early 80s,
Early 80s, yeah.
I would be in my Subaru jamming to this.
Yeah,
Heck yeah, I would, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, hip hop grew out of funk. You
Yeah.
know, it was DJs mixing funk music, and they started rapping over it. But so, I mean, I guess it's fitting that if you're gonna do a rap song, it's gonna be on a funk song. Basically.
Yeah, and if you notice in the back, the graffiti, you know, they had Blondie and like, you know, Fab Five Freddy. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But and then I'm that dude looked very similar to Flavor Flav, but it was like she's showing, you know, homage to, hey, I love this. That's what y'all are doing. Which Flavor Flav, that would have been later.
Well,
Public Enemy.
late 80s.
Nah, actually, I'd say like mid 80s. Mid 80s, I think so.
Yeah.
But can we be? First of all, Blondie's very attractive.
Oh,
She's
absolutely.
very
Debbie Harry.
Debbie Harry.
Yeah.
Okay, she's very attractive. Keep it real with me. This didn't look like Taylor Swift. Like, keep it real. Like, she kind of looked like Taylor Swift in this video. Like, be honest.
Kinda, yeah.
Trash Talkers John.
I haven't watched a lot of Taylor Swift, but
I mean,
I've seen pictures of her, so
they're very similar looking, which is not a bad thing. Cause Taylor Swift's
Yeah.
very cute too, man.
yeah, absolutely.
But dude, when you mix a saxophone
Yeah.
in anything,
Yeah.
it just
Blondie is kind of an enigma, right? Because apparently they started off as a punk band in like the CBGB's scene.
what the
in
hell
New
is
York.
CBG? I heard
It was
heebie-jeebies.
It was a club in New York where most of the New York punk scene, that's where they got their start.
Okay.
In the club CBGB's. So Blondie was one of those groups, and they kind of did punk. But we've seen that they kind of transition. Like, this is a funk song and a hip hop song in a way, but we've seen them do disco also, which a lot of people say that disco played a big part in hip hop.
Dude, listen, man. They say, I think the 4 fundamentals of hip hop is DJing, breakdancing, MCing, and graffiti.
Yeah.
But I mean, yes, dude. If you ask me, disco had a role to play. Funk had a role to play.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of genres had a role to play, and man, and you have to salute Blondie for doing this, dude. It's like she's taking these at this day and age. Okay, disco's dying out. You know, funk's still right there, but you know, not really the popular type of music.
So what's next on the horizon?
Exactly. She
Hip-hop.
samples, or takes a half of disco, a quarter of funk.
Yeah.
Let me get a eighth of blues. Let
Yeah.
me get let's put 3 inches of 3 cups of rap into it, and
Yeah.
you put it on a
this
beat.
crazy
You got it.
genre mashup. Yeah.
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 And I love how they call it Rapture.
Yeah, it's like a play on words.
I
Yeah,
would see.
Absolutely.
Now, in today's days, we would call that
A
bars.
bar.
But
Yeah.
that would be a bar.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
John, thank you so much for telling us to check out Rapture by Blondie. Guys, if you want to support us, the best way to do that is through Patreon. It's only $5. $5 a month, and it helps us out so much with putting out these videos that we do every single day. And you get a preview of what we're going to do the day before of. It also puts your video in rotation, and we with many other things out there, polls and all these cool things out there. And John just gave your prime example as to why being a Patreon member helps us out a lot.
Absolutely.
100%. Guys, let us know what's next about Blondie down in the comment section. And with that being said, my name's Barry Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are
Bye-bye. Out. Deuces. Yeah. Let's go eat some cars, man.
No, I'm good.
Now, what about the man from Mars, though? He's going to make us eat cars.
Let's just write some bars and call it a day.
We'll do that, yeah. Call it the Rapture.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of Rappers React. If you guys want to see another artist that we covered, just click right here. If you want to see the last video did, just click right over here. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us today. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.